Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So far, my day is going a little better than the other day. Till right then, and go away. Jeez, go away. Okay. So we have a couple of interesting things happening today. We have a couple of Atlas Airs that showed up just before we went live. And then we have, if my Zoom would work, I don't know if you can see it there, the two propellers there. Anybody knows what that is, drop it in the chat. Okay. Wi-Fi. Ah, there we go. Okay. It just took a So I don't know if it's the lag or the lack of anybody knowing what it is. Or maybe I'm just, there we go. It just was taking a second. Yes, that is an AN-12. Showed up last night. I do not know when it's going out. It's not listed on any of the stuff I look at as going out. But we'll be here if it does, for a while anyway. Here are those two. Well, there's one of them. I think the other one might have tucked around over to Hickam. There's one right there. There was a 400 passenger version that also came in. Or X-passenger version. I don't know if it still is a passenger version. AN-12s aren't that rare here. We get quite a few of them. They're usually stopping off for, like I said, gas and a nap. Usually not here very long. Don't know why. Never tell you how much I hate cords. Just hate them. Just hate cords. Our good friend Jonathan McD, one ping only, celebrating 22 months at the 330 level. That is a huge commitment to the channel. Thank you very much. And some of the stuff Jonathan comes up with, I think he might be need to be committed. So That's good. We have a American Airlines plane backing up over here. We also have something coming in. Well, the only thing I think I forgot to put in today was my flight radar's not up yet. Hold on. Oh, flight radar and ATC are not up yet, so. This is Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Lehue. I don't know why that is so pushed over. It shouldn't be as pushed over as it is. I don't know why that is. It should be right up in the corner, but maybe we'll use Jonathan McD here as a guinea pig to get this where it needs to be. Edit, we'll pull it out, put it back in. Okay. That way I can adjust it. It should be right up in there. Save. And then we'll put the correct one back in, produce it on the fly here. Oh, that's a little better. So, our good friend Jonathan McD also gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Oh, I stole his joke. Ha ha ha. Looks like RSVP is the recipient of that, so that's good. Hello, RSVP. I hope you're in the chat. If you are, please join me in saying thank you to Jonathan McD. Ah, there he is right there. Hello, Jonathan, or RSVP. So we do have the 360 camera up today. That is, drop a link for that in the chat. So good morning, Rainbow Love. Good morning, Brandon. MXC for life. Bailey's here. The aforementioned Jonathan. We got Ron in the house, Keith in the house, keeping things nice and tidy over at the H&L Ops channel. We got Brandon dropping in the bad news. What did I say last week about Brandon always bringing in the bad news? Brandon needs to be more positive. Oh, we got Martin Colat, Michael, Island Jenny is here. Hi. So we have a UPS rolling to the Reef Runway. That's good news. That's positive. That's what flight is that? Is that really late? That's weird. I don't remember one being scheduled for just before 7 going to Hong Kong. That must be new. Well, we'll take it. Let's see here. What else we got to do? There's something else I forgot. Truck cam is not working correctly. Let's figure out what's wrong with truck cam. So that reminds me. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Cancel that. Abandon editing. Yes. That reminds me, I wanted to tell you. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Reminds me to tell you that our good friend Travis is on the Honu that'll be here during the show. It's the orange one. A lot of you might know him from the 360 cam as being usually parked across the street or right behind me on the other side. He's a frequent visitor to the parking lot. And he's also in the chat as Trav N. So he is on the Honu today. He's on the upper deck on the right side, so maybe we might be able to see him. NDI properties. Yeah, stream. That's right. Save. What if it shut off up there? Let's see if it shut off up there. So our good friend Travis will be here in a little bit. It's actually running. It's closer to the end of the show today. Oh, thought I had more time. Good morning, Ms. Wolves. Good to see you. American down there is still chugging. Alright, no truck cam today, because it's just going to make me annoyed. This is an American 321 heading off to LA with the Extra X. Another United pushing back there. That's a 757. That is also heading off to LA with the Extra X. The other United we saw was a little bit bigger. It's heading off to SFO. Down at the end of the runway, we have a 321 heading off to Kailua Kona. We'll see if it goes out above us or around us. Man, it is humid today. Holy cow. I could not believe how humid it has been the last week or so. currently right now at the airport, according to AccuWeather, it is 80, I think it's 86. I think that's an hour roll. 86% humidity. We might need to refresh. Hold on. Might have been this morning. That's quite humid. When I came out of my building yesterday after work, it felt like someone hit me with a wall of water. It was so bad. Yeah, not even a good steam bath. So there's a 717 coming in. Flight radar has decided to not work. Now I guess one thing working, and then flight radar decides to take a dump. The one that came in from Lihue. The one that's crossing down there is going to go to Kailua Kona. That one there in the center of the screen. I need my mouse back is what I need. Oh, he's going to come right at us. All right. That triple's going to head out to the reef runway. That won't come out over here. You know, I was on somebody just mentioned about the United 757. I was on one of them a couple of months ago, and I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it wasn't sparkly new or anything, but I'm not one that needs a bunch of glitz and glamour for my flight. As long as the seat's comfortable, plane's relatively clean. The biggest thing is the seat has to be comfortable. And in economy, that's kind of a crapshoot nowadays. You son of a... Uh, son of a... You son of a... That 777's about to go off the reef runway. Should be rolling any second now. Next one out on the reef runway is a United 757. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. Now that is very weird. That is extremely weird. Why is it doing that? We're having fun today. We're having fun. Look at that. We're having fun today. All right, next one in on the 8 left will be that United we saw flying over in the downwind a second ago. Or sorry, the UPS we saw flying over in the downwind a second ago. This one here is Hawaiian Flight 990 heading off to Seattle. It's at 3:30. So that UPS is out there somewhere. There it is. Still kind of far out there, so we're going to probably pull away from it and take the 757, then we'll come back to it because it's still way out over Kapolei. If the United ever gets moving. I think there it goes. Let's see if we can get that. That's a little closer now. There it is. Next one out on this same runway is the 717 heading off to Lihue. It is rolling right now, so we're going to take it. Come back to the 747 if we have time. Just the tail of it there, just going over the twin props out there. Hello, Frank. Good to see you. Give me a second. There's an Atlas lit up on the cargo ramp. That's not one of the ones that came in this morning. So we'll see when that goes. morning. Next one out is going to be a Hawaiian 717. It is going to leave on 8 left. It's still meandering down Alpha right now, so we'll get it in just a second. runway inspection time. As it rains, it pours. I've lost the ability to put names on the screen for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know why. So, I apologize ahead of time. But Adrian Anderson, thank you very much for 14 months at the 717 level. I really appreciate that. Says aloha all. And our good friend Jonathan McD has come back with another gifted membership. That's very generous of him. And our good friend Pizza Friday Don has $5 towards pizza tomorrow, Patrick. And the missus, well, thank you very much. It just might have to be a Pizza Friday. This week has flown by. Is it Thursday already? Wow.
Alaska 1017, Honolulu Tower, wind calm, runway 4 right, 4 left. Runway 4 right, left. 1017, time is middle of position on your left. Proceed on runway 8 right.
I don't understand.
Alaska 1036, Honolulu Tower, finish faster out at 8 right. Hold short runway 8 left until the end.
That Atlas Air is pushed back.
Alaska 1036 at Juliet, cross runway 8 left.
What's that noise? Kind of sounds like fireworks. Like really, really low fireworks. Is it picking up on the mic? Ooh, there's some kittens over there. Oh, some kittens. I don't know if we can see them with the camera, but there's some kittens over here. Yeah, they're being blocked by the sunshade. Some kittens. I guess not all the cats out here are fixed. So good morning, everyone. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and frustration channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Glad you guys can join us this morning for me muddling under my breath at technology. I'm completely, my mind is off today. I don't know what's going on today. But I'm glad you're here. We're going to hang out, watch some planes. We're going to be here till about 9:45 or until I chuck my encoder into the street, whichever comes first. Hang out, relax. We're about an hour and 10 minutes away from our first A380. It's the orange one this morning. It'll be here a little bit before 9, a couple minutes before 9. It was an hour and 20 minutes late leaving Tokyo. So that means it's about an hour and 20 minutes late getting here. So we'll see. There's Virgin America being pushed back there. He just said Cheerio on the ATC. So this Virgin America is heading off to San Diego. That Atlas is about to make the Romeo Tango dance down there. It's going to have a United heading off to Majuro in front of it. See if this works. That green check mark. Let's get that flight to Majuro. It's moving on the reef runway. already. Jesus Christ. That 747 will be next. Alright, so we have the Island Jenny Express out on the reef runway. It's heading off to Vegas. It's a Hawaiian 330. We also have another 330 coming in from Vegas, which is running extremely late. We have in and out of Vegas. One to Vegas out, one to Vegas in. Wow, perfect timing, Vicarious Vegas. We got 2 Vegas flights right here. After much debate, I'm deciding that the Elgato Network Stream Dock is a piece of shit. It's just very frustrating. You spend hours getting this crap right away from the airport because I can't spend all my day down at the airport testing stuff. So it all works. Everything works. And then you get out here and it just goes to crap. Nothing's working. This isn't even working. No, that's not even working. Oh, now it's working. So put up a few of these that I missed earlier. Well, I didn't miss them, but I didn't get them up on the screen. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with all this. We have a FedEx triple on the downwind. We have a 717 departing. That's right here. Next one out on the reef runway is a air cargo, Aloha Air Cargo. That one starts to move. Jonathan's the hero today. I feel your pain. I delivered GIS training just a part of my day job. Always goes wrong live. Yeah, it's just everything. I mean, everything was working perfectly last night. Everything was working. The chats were working. The new tablet was working. The networked buttons were working. Everything was working last night, and I plug it in today, and nothing works. And the really sad part about it's nothing to make the show better. All the stuff I was doing was not to make your experience better, it was to make my experience better, to make it easier on me. And so I should have just suffered and just left it like it was. I would have saved myself a lot of headache. Because in the effort to try to make things easier to set up and take down on me, I just made it harder for the last week. And now I'm right back to where I started from. But thank you very much, Jonathan. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Brandon. FedEx should be on the downwind by now. I think I just heard him call in. Yeah, he's making a little quick turn over Honolulu Airport. So he'll be here in just a second. The next one heading out is heading out to Portland. Oh, he's not waving at me. That's okay. Chris with an extra S. I am in the back of a K truck. So this is what I'm streaming out of right now. It's a little different. This is an old picture. I've rearranged a few things, but this is a little bit of an old picture. Oh, whoops. How about we just do this? There we go. That's a little bit of an old picture. I'll go back to the picture in a second. So this is what I stream out of. This is my live stream truck. I've moved things around a little bit in the last couple of weeks, so it doesn't look exactly like, the back end doesn't look exactly like that anymore, but it's close. As you can see how high the camera has to be to get over the fence. That's more for the other side. But So the goal was to make it so I could just pull up and within a couple of minutes start live streaming. Well, it's not that easy, but it's not turning out to be as easy as I thought. Yeah, Vicarious Vegas, it wasn't exactly cheap, but it honestly, if it wasn't for this truck, I would probably not be streaming anymore, because the whole process of getting everything out of the car, set up, putting it back in the car, driving straight home, unpacking everything, and then when you want to stream again, packing it all back up was just too much. It was just way too much. So having the truck and being able to leave everything on the truck made my life easier. It's not that I'm super lazy. It's just I don't like unnecessary stuff. If I can trim it down. Yeah, Mrs. Reverse Ops wants one of those. They're a little pricey. Hello, Josh. That Southwest is headed off to San Diego. The one behind it is headed off to Maui. It's going off the same runway out there. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. If you don't know who I am the madman ranting into the microphone today. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation and technology frustration channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, which is right over there. It's named after the late senator from the state and territory of Hawaii. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu. And when I say beautiful, it is a beautiful day. Light trade winds, cool temperature. The only thing wrong is the humidity. The humidity is a little high today. Other than that, it's a perfect day in paradise. Technology withstanding. If I haven't put you off by now, if you haven't changed to a different stream by now, there's hope. There's hope in the universe. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It can only get better from here, I swear. We usually do 3 shows a week here: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. This is the Thursday show. We'll do the Saturday show on Saturday. The Tuesday show happens on Tuesdays. You get the drill. I think I have this schedule, this week's Saturday as a sleep-in Saturday, which starts about 10 a.m. That way we can watch the A380s depart off the Reef Runway. We'll have a members-only stream coming up. I don't remember if it's this weekend or next weekend. I have to check with Mrs. Reverse Ops. I can't remember if it's this weekend or next weekend. We're going to do a members-only stream. So if you ever thought about becoming a member, now's a good time to get on that stream. This one's going to be I think this one's going to be a good one. I think I have high hopes for this one, so we'll see. But thanks for being here. Check out those links in the description. We got PayPals and memberships and all kinds of links. If you don't want to click in there, just try this. Try reverseops.com/findme. Talks about all I just said. Has links to all the social media, all the ways to support the channel. A link back here if you get lost, and a link to our companion channel, Phnl Ops, which is running a 360 camera somewhere up over here, so you can see all around me, all while we're live. I'm going to toss you there after the show, so hang out for that. We're having a little internet connection issues. They, for some reason, the Hawaiian Tel got the bill but hasn't deducted the payment and decided to still turn my internet off. So I have no internet at the house right now. So that's why the ATC channel is not running, but it'll be back. The ATC stream is not running, but it'll be back. Hopefully as soon as Hawaiian Tel pulls their collective head out of their butt and gets my internet back up. But yeah, you know, that's what it is. But thanks for hanging out with us. We got about an hour and 20 minutes left. I got to be out of here about 9:45. That should give us time to see hopefully one more Queen departure and one of the A380s. I think the other one's being a little tardy today, so we're only going to see one A380 today. But our good friend Travis, Trav N from the chat, is on board. Probably enjoying a nice meal right about now. He is on the upper deck. How about that? So we'll look for him. He's going to be on the right side of the plane on the upper deck, so we'll keep an eye out for him when he gets here. Should get a nice shot of the right side of the plane. But thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for putting up with me. Next one out on the reef runway is heading off to San Jose. That is a Max 8 from Southwest. The next heavy we have coming in. Ooh, I think the ANA is sped up a little bit. It's now, oh yeah. Not by much, but it's sped up by about 10 minutes. It'll be here. It's just between Kauai and Oahu right now. It looks like it's the it looks like it's the second heavy for well, that's a super heavy, but you know what I mean. There's a Japan Air Dreamliner in front of it. Hello, Telly. Good to see you. Too far. Yeah, Lee, there's no real way to time that up to get them to sync, because they are two separate channels, two separate streams going out here, and honestly, two separate internet connections. But I would have thought the 360 camera would be slower. That's kind of a not what I thought. I thought it would take longer for YouTube to process the 360 data than it does the regular cam data. That's kind of neat. Learn something new every day. A little low tide over there. Next one going out to the reef runway is heading off to Maui. It is a Hawaiian Airlines 321. That's not good. Why isn't that doing it? One more thing to fix. I don't think FedEx or UPS are using DC-10s. They had been using MD-11s, which we have two of them right over here. So these are both MD-11s. They've been grounded for a couple months. That's why they're still here. I think there's a couple of DC-10s still flying. I know the only tanker version still flying, I think, belongs to Omega Tanker. And I believe that one started out life as a DC-10 and was converted to a freighter. It wasn't an old KC-10. The military had put up all their KC-10s for sale, but I don't know if anybody bought them, because apparently they ripped all the refueling arms off. So why would someone buy one? Kind of doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, not much with the military makes sense to me these days. It's right over here. We got that next Hawaiian heading off to Maui is coming out on the runway over there. Yeah, Brandon, I live in Hawaii. I don't think I could afford a. I don't think I could to put a DC-10 in my backyard. I couldn't put the. I couldn't put the tanker arm in my backyard. ...2007 Oka. Thank you. It's actually quite comfortable right now. It's still very humid, but the temperature is nice right now. I'm sure that'll be different this afternoon, but right now, it's not bad. Yeah, I'll just run out and buy a house with a bigger backyard, Brandon. That's just. Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds? I live in Hawaii. I'm lucky I have a backyard. That's not looking right out on someone else's house. The plot of land to fit a DC-10 or KC-10 would be more expensive than the KC-10. Next one coming in is that Japan Air Dreamliner I was talking about coming in from Tokyo. It is coming in from one side of Tokyo, Haneda. The ANA Dreamliner behind is coming in from the other side of Tokyo, Narita. MXC for I don't know if I've heard anything about migraine sufferers getting it. I know several people who are migraine sufferers, and they don't seem to be doing better because they live here. But I don't know for sure. barely see the Super there in the sky. I don't get migraines, so I don't know. Allergies for me here are worse than they were in Texas, and the fog can kill me, but other than that, I don't get migraines. Hello, David. Hello to Pakistan. Weren't you in here the other day from Pakistan? I think you were. Shaikh? Is that how I say it? Shaikh? Oh, I think I see him. Hello, Travis. Well, welcome home, Travis. Hope you had a good time. Did you guys see the light on the upper deck about halfway back? Morning. in the mother. Looks like one of the atlases, the one that came in second, is lit up to go to Anderson. It is on Hickam right now. It is not the one we can see here. It is not that one. There's another one over there. So we had 3 Atlas Queens here this morning. That one got here first. This one here got first. There's a passenger version converted freighter. A converted freighter, old passenger version, is around the corner on Hickam. Next one out on the reef runway. It's a 717. It's heading off to Lehue. Flip over and catch it. Another 717 heading off to Hilo behind it. So we'll kind of hang out over here waiting for that one. That tugboat out there. Doobie doobie doo. And now I gotta scroll back and see what you said. Oh, did you retract it? Mm. Well, that's not very fair. I can't retract mine.
I saw Honolulu ground. Thanks for seat as requested.
You guys get to go back and replay mine and mix it into AI stuff. Looks like the Atlas might be moving over there.
Alaska 1034, send left to Delta, taxi via Delta Alpha Delta Park, monitor ground. Appreciate it, Delta Alpha Delta Park, monitor on the way in Honolulu. Sahuna 78, Honolulu Tower, wind calm, runway 4 left, cleared for takeoff. 4 left, cleared for takeoff, 78. Sahuna 46, Honolulu Tower, cross runway 4 to Foxtrot, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic that is behind you will depart the parallel runway. Cross 4 to Foxtrot, 4 left, line up and wait.
Alright, so there it is, behind the other one. Next one out of the reef runner is going to be a Southwest heading off to Hilo. We'll get that when it starts to roll. More cows. Just what I needed. There's a C-17 lit up, Manu 1-2 on Hickam.
Alaska 850 heavy Honolulu Tower. Good morning. Wind calm, runway 8 left, clear for it. 8 left, turn left, go left, go left. 8 left, turn left. Contact information with overturn of Honolulu Airport, wind calm. Altimeter 3006, 0 left, Data. 15 heavy cross runway 8 left at Juliet, and also contact, or I'm sorry, you can monitor tower 123.9 today.
Hard to see it, but there's an F-22 down there. There he is. He is coming off the Hickam ramp, crossing 8 left at the end there on Alpha to Juliet. So he is going out. He was cleared all the way to 8 right. I don't know why. It must, unless he's part of the 19th Fighter Squadron, was over at Hickam for some reason. Oh, we have a couple more coming off the Hickam ramp there. There's another one there. Big fire. Do. I was too busy looking at the fire. I didn't realize there was another Japan Airlines coming in. Oh, that's not a Japan Airlines.
Contact
So just on the other side of those trees, there is a... So just on the other side of the trees here, let's see, go back over here. Over here, there is a fire training center. I don't know what's over there which would cause that fire. So I don't know. So we should get the Atlas, then we should get the 22s. The Atlas is rolling now. Have a good day. We're hanging it over here because those 22s should be next. Raptor, Raptor, Raptor. Here, Raptor, Raptor, Raptor. Oh, there we go. What's that? Call them and they come. So I dropped a link in the shop, or in the chat for the shop. Yesterday was tax day, and ouch. That's all I gotta say is ouch. Yesterday was tax day. If you're a YouTube creator, you might know what I mean. Ouch. Yesterday. So I'm running a special over at the Reverse Op shop. Any item, any location, free shipping. Minimum order $10. So if you head over to the Reverse Op shop, any order over $10, free shipping. Anywhere, any item. Some of the cheaper items you might have to stack a couple to get over $10. But free shipping. To help me pay my tax bill. All you have to do is use the code TAX, T-A-X, at checkout. So again, Reverse Op shop, use the code TAX, you get free shipping. Next one coming in is a 717. It's coming in from Maui, Kahului. That coupon's good for a week. So next Wednesday at midnight Hawaii time is you have to use it. So next Wednesday, you have all week. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Stock up early for Christmas. We have another Queen heading out. It's UPS. You can see that at the bottom half of that graphic. It is heading out to Sydney. It's UPS. See the stuff coming up behind it as well. Our DHL 777, the first one, that's getting pretty close. And so is the Sydney Qantas flight. That UPS is still just pushed back, so it'll be taxiing here in a second. Thanks, Rainbow Low. Now there is a minimum of $10 on the order for that free shipping, but that's only if you order something that's like $4 and have it shipped. I actually lose money, so it actually costs me money. So there is a minimum of $10. Ah, we got 3 more fighters leaving on the reef runway. So we're gonna head over here and wait for them. Didn't have to wait very long. The next heavy coming in from Asia is our second ANA flight of the day. We're skipping a Honu today, so we get the next one will be a Dreamliner 9 coming in from the more fashionable side of Tokyo. Our Qantas flight is now 51 minutes out, so I don't think it's actually delayed by about, I don't know, not about 15 minutes. Usually that slides in here right at the very end. I don't think it's gonna make it here unless it does a little bit of a, gets the old NOS going. It's not gonna make it, which is a shame. Ah, we have Travis in the house. Hello, Travis. We saw your light. We saw you. Thanks for shining that. Hope you had a enjoyable trip. Some of your pictures look pretty cool on Instagram. It was a picture of a, what I saw was a picture of a cherry blossom tree with the one of the towers in the background. It wasn't the Tokyo Tower, it was one of, I think it was one of the other thin towers. I don't remember the name of it. I don't know what the name of that tower is. The Sky Tree, maybe? I don't know. Sky Tree, maybe. I don't know if it, I didn't notice it flash on the screen or not. It should have flashed on the screen, but if it didn't, I apologize. Our good friend Ken Smith has sent in a $10 donation of PayPal. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Ken's a true OG of the channel, been around for a long time. Big friend of the channel. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, Lee, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hang out for that Honu being that late. We can't, we only got really another half an hour or so, a little less. Alright, so that UPS queen is now doing the Romeo tango dance over there. So it's going to be on Romeo here in a second. Then it'll make its way out to the runway side of the reef out there. Next one in will be a 321. It's still a little ways out, but we'll get it when it gets a little closer. It's over Iroquois Point, but it's getting very hazy down there. Ah, hello, Sydney. Oh, we got Sydney and Kirsten in the house. Thank you both for being here. Oh, I did promise that 321 when I got a little closer. Probably should deliver on that. There it is right there. See, that's very hazy. Yeah, it's getting to that point of the year. You know, James, I haven't seen any of the Magnum choppers today. Usually we see one or two. I haven't seen any. The ones that have been going overhead have not been those. Just different tour companies. There's probably at least a half a dozen helicopter tour companies here at the airport. All right, let's see if we can see that second A of the ANA of the day before the UPS makes its turn. There it is right there. Brandon, the only other one I knew of, I don't even know if it's still in business anymore. I haven't heard anything about it in a while. They used to have one up at Turtle Bay Resort, which was another chopper painted like the Magnum chopper, and it left out of Turtle Bay. The interesting thing about that one was, if you know anything about the original Magnum PI helicopter, it crashed. right as the series was ending, it crashed, and it was a total loss. The company up at Turtle Bay petitioned the FAA to get their Magnum chopper, which had the same paint livery on it. They petitioned the FAA to get that tail number, so they had the correct tail number on the correct type of helicopter with the correct livery up there at Turtle Bay, I guess. But I don't know if it's still in business or not. I have to look into that. When that tour company launched up there at Turtle Bay, they had a big party that I got an invite to. And they had the guy who played Rick and the guy who played TC out there signing autographs. And they had I don't think it was the original Ferrari, but it was a Ferrari out there, and had a big nice thing. It's a fun day. All right, we have a Royal Australian Air Force, all the days, C-130 heading out to the reef right now. Hello, Papa Kilo. Good to see you. This one here is a Japan airliner coming in from Tokyo. It's a 7-6. Very heat hazy this morning. When it gets towards a little bit later in the year, we might have to start doing road trips even in the middle of our short shows, because the heat haze gets so bad on this runway, because we're staring down pretty much the entire length of it. So you're getting not just the heat haze, you're getting all the heat haze. Yes, Ken, it did. I'm very happy about that. The lens did clear up. I didn't even have to break out the rice. I just had to keep it out. And it totally cleared up. Yes, James, that's who it was. I have their autograph somewhere. All right, so that C-130 is moving on the reef runway, so we're gonna get that. Sometimes, let's back up a little. Sometimes these rotate very quickly. Except for this time. More cows. What a lovely smell. All right, so I'm going to start rolling this now. We're not out of here yet, but I want to make sure I get this in. I'd like to thank my 787 Hano level travelers, Perth Mark, Ken Smith, Rich F, Frank Schoenstein, and Chris L. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank all the channel members. The 330s, the 321s, the 717s. If you'd like to see your name in this list, there's an easy way to do it. Just join at the 321 level or above. But that doesn't mean I don't love the 717s. I just don't know. It's just the three. The scroll would be 20 minutes long. So thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate all your support. Next one coming in on this side, I believe, is the Singapore DHL 777. So that is a Singapore Airlines run, co-branded with DHL. That is a 777 that is currently over Kapolei, so Eva Beach. So it'll be here any second now. Oh, we made 300 likes. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Napoleon. The 22s might be coming back behind the Japan Airlines. Yeah, so this is the DHL Singapore right here. We might have the 22s coming behind the next Japan Airlines. Napoleon, no, sorry. I will be going to work here in about 10 minutes. I'd like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew: Miss Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Alan, Kirsten, Brandon, and our friend over at the H&L Ops, East PDX. Give a special shout out to Mrs. Reverse Ops. You guys just have to put up with me for 3 hours every couple of days. She has to put up with me all the time. Can you imagine? Alright, so the fighters are going to come in on the overhead after the Japan Air. So the Japan Air is next. That's right there. Whoa, hey, dude, hey. Whoa, that's a good way to get yourself beat up. Oh, sorry about that, Napoleon. I do have a hard out of about 10 till. That's where I have just enough time to get packed up and get to work. Wrong way. I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking about. So I can't answer that question. But we are very close to shutting it down here. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Five planes from now. That's well over 10 minutes. Yeah. Sorry, that's well over 10 minutes, and that puts me way past time. I do apologize. I wish I could stay, but I cannot. I can't be late for work because work what pays the bills. But I hope they have a great time here in Hawaii. If they're coming home, welcome home. So thanks again, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it. Sorry I got to run. It is one of those days, you know. I do apologize for not being able to stay, but I do have to get to work. It's all right. So we'll see you all on Saturday. I think it's about 10 o'clock. Don't forget, I'm going to switch you over to the 360 cam while I pack up. And then I guess that's it. All right. We'll see you all very soon. Aloha, everyone.